Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Best Thing This Week for October 9th, 2025. This is my look back at the best things I ate, watched, read, played, or did for the following week. Um, Normally do this with a guest, but you know what? Things happen, plans fall through, so I'm going solo. But you know what? We're still gonna have a good time. So my week started with seeing an amazing musical for this, just great holiday season, the spooky season, and that was the Addams Family musical. If you've not had a chance to see this musical before, it's really good. It's very funny, a little bit more adult with some of the double entendres, and actually not so uh, entendres. They're pretty much out there, and they're just having a great time. This musical is an original piece based on the Addams Family comic strip versus some of the things you already saw, like the TV show, Wednesday, things like that. So it was a lot of fun, and I got to see it on at the Ordway Theater in Minneapolis, actually St. Paul, and it had a great time. The cast was amazing, the music was awesome, and this is debuted on Broadway in 2010. Did a year of a run. Nathan Lane and BB Newirth were the actors that were famous for it. It was amazing, and this version is a little different because it's dealing with adult kids. So basically, Wednesday is an adult. Pugsley's probably, 16-year-old, kind of a punk in this one. Actually smokes a little bit too. And it's all about Wednesday not being herself because she's fallen in love with a normie. Very fun. The songs are great. The actors were amazing. It's touring right now through the country. Believe it'll be touring through the spooky season. So if you get a chance to see this and you like musicals, give it a chance. I think you'll enjoy it, especially because of Wednesday being so popular. I enjoyed it. My family enjoyed it. It was so much fun. And I just love a good musical, and it was a lot of fun. So check out The Addams Family. So what I ate that I really enjoyed and was the best thing this week was I took a little trip over to a local joint called Pizza Karma. Pizza Karma is an Indian, basically focused pizza joint. They do fry bread, they do the naan, and they heat it up on the fryer, and it's amazing. They have the tandoori cooking. They do that. They have a lot of other things. They have wings, a lot of great flavors. I had the hot honey pear, and it was just great pizza. Really loved it. My wife had an amazing pizza too. I just love the fact that we have joints like this in the Twin Cities area. Really love it. Food's amazing. The pizza people are great. They have also some amazing deep fried okra. They have wraps, and the prices are pretty reasonable. I think it was like $12 for a pizza, and they also have gluten free offerings for my wife. Oh, there you go. See the tandoor, or they cook the chicken, the skewers. They also cook the bread there, and they make wings. So it's an amazing place. So if you can find an Indian-based pizza place in your neck of the woods, I highly recommend it. It's wonderful. Food was great, and check it out. And if you're watching the video right now, you can see our local joint in Eden Prairie. They're actually making the food. Instagram is great for showing these amazing videos. So check out Pizza Karma or a cool pizza place in your neck of the woods. Maybe if you've got one that you think is awesome, let me know. Tell me what you did, what you ate, and make any recommendations, especially if you're in the Twin Cities. I always like to find new places. So that takes us back from the best things I ate this week to one of the best things I played this week. So you might have heard of a little game called Ghosts of Yotei. Ghosts of Yotei is it's continuation of stories that Insomniac Games have decided to make based on tales of Japan. And the first one was Jin Sakai, and he was basically trying to bring back his family's honor after they were taken down, and he had to become a ghost and really decide if he was going to be a ghost and kill or if he was going to have honor like a samurai. Well, this sequel takes place 300 years later. I didn't realize it was that long ago, and it dealt with a new protagonist named Atsu. Basically, this happens in the 1600s, and her father was a blacksmith, and he forged weapons. But there was a rising samurai who wanted to overthrow the shogun, and he wanted to form his own army. Uh, Unfortunately, as you know what happens, did not go things did not go well, and we did see Atsu's whole family killed, and she was left for dead. She had an arrow through her or a sword through her arm as a little girl. Fast forward, and the people that did it were basically the Yotei 6. These are bad dudes. They all have different masks, and they all have different specialties and really bad, um they're just bad dudes. So, I'm very early on in the game, but it's amazing. I love Ghost of Yotei or, Ghost of Tsushima. Loved it so much, and I can just see where this is going. Right away, you do get different types of weapons right away. You get a dual sword katana, which is pretty cool. It's beautiful. It's amazing looking. You do play music in this game for kind of like a side mission to gain abilities. And anytime you take one of the six down, you basically are marking it off your scarf or belt that she has. So I'm really enjoying it. It's beautiful, and I cannot wait to play more. It's one of my favorite game series, and I'll tell you, um, this is the game I've been waiting for. It's been something that I've been trying to get my groove back and in gaming because I just have not found anything that scratched my itch. I was playing Borderlands 4, and I put that away, and I won't be going back to it. So I'm excited for what other games are coming up because this is going to be a big year for games. Battlefield 6 is next, and I'm looking forward to some spooky, scary games. So Vampire the Masquerade 2 is coming out, and I've got that in my GameFly queue. And if everybody doesn't know anything about me, Todd Hoekstra, is I am one of the last people on the planet that have GameFly. I love it because it allows me to play uh, basically the newest games for a rental charge. And I get to play typically the brand new Sony games, first party games, and Nintendo games as soon as they come out. I've enjoyed it. I've been GameFly member for about probably 5 or 6 years or longer, and it saved me a ton of money, and it's allowed me to experience a lot of games. It's also a great way to just try games without feeling you're going to be spending $60 to $80 on a game that may not you may not hit it off with. So really, I'm glad I am playing this game right now, and because it's going to be a very busy holiday season. So let me know what you've been gaming, and maybe something I should check out because I know I've got enough games in my backlog, and I'm always playing new Steam demos. So check it out there. And if you see me online, you'll see me online as Spartyon98 or Spartyon1998 on the various services. So check me out. Okay, moving on from something I played to something I watched. So there is a Marvel series that I dearly loved. It was a comic series called Marvel Zombies. It came out in 2005 through April 2007, 5 issues, and it was written by Robert Kirkman before he really kicked it off with, before the Walking Dead really got big. He wrote this book. He's a zombies guy, obviously, and what can I say? I mean, these characters were introduced in a Fantastic Four comic, Ultimate Fantastic Four, and basically was introduced to a world where zombies existed. And when a zombie bites a superhero, basically that superhero becomes a zombie as well. So they maintain their powers, but they can be killed. But they have insatiable appetites for brains. So you kind of know where that goes. So the Marvel Zombies books went on. They had many iterations of them, many collections. Really loved the series. It's one of my favorites. It's just I just love the way they take the concept and go with it, and different authors have done this, different things with it. And one of the best things about the initial uh, covers were done by Arthur Sudium, who's amazing, and he aped a lot of the famous Marvel covers, like the Secret Wars covers and things like that. So check it out if you want to read something cool. But surprisingly enough, Marvel Zombies was introduced in um, the latest, the What If series on the MCU on Disney Plus. The surprising part is they decided to take that start and turn it into a 4 episode, I'd say a mini series, because that's all it was, 4 episodes. They were all dropped on September 29th or September 24th. Sorry. They're all about 40 minutes long. And essentially, you get a different group this time trying to stop the zombies. It's clever. I really enjoyed it. I always liked how they introduced as a different Earth, so you have different characters with different takes. And I did like our crew that came together. I would say the majority of the leads in this were Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, and we've got a really amazing take on um, Moon Knight slash Blade, which is really cool. We did get the magic users that were brought together to defend the world. We get the one of the creatures from Shangri-La that were the magic users as well. I really did enjoy this, although I would say the ending was a little bit not as satisfying as I wanted. But I think if you're looking for something that is a little bit different, and it definitely is R-rated. That's the thing. You cannot watch this with your kids if you're worried about them scared. I mean, it's got people being chewed on, um, arrows going through heads, explosions of body parts, and but I really love this style of Marvel animation. It's been one of my favorite things we've seen that the I think the MCU has brought forward with this new take on animated episodes. I mean, we get the What If, we get this, we get the Spider-Man uh, Far From Home, or sorry, freshman year, I believe that's what it's called. And I love that too. And we also got the updated style, of course, X-Men 97. So love that as well. And I cannot wait to see what they do next. I'm unsure if we're going to get a lot more animated projects. I don't know how well they've done. And I know essentially Disney is trying to do less with Marvel, so it's not overdone. They're not really wearing it out. So, but I do hope we get more ideas like this that seem like there's a lot of care to them, a lot of passion for this, and I really want more. So, if you get a chance, check out Marvel Zombies for something a little spooky. If you still have a Disney Plus subscription, I unsubscribed. It was just getting a little too much with not much to watch that frequently. So I will probably check back into Disney Plus eventually, but just waiting for something big to get my attention. So if you saw this, let me know what you thought. And if you're thinking about not getting into it, once again, 4 episodes, pretty short, pretty quick to get into it, and it is a mini series, and it does wrap up in an interesting way. Not as satisfying as I would have liked, but you know what? Not too bad for them trying something new. So I'll give them credit. So, and I believe that is it for my best things this week. Very short, very sweet episode. And if you are interested in being on the show, let me know. I would love to hear what you loved in the last week, the best things you did, ate, played, watched, or did. So, with that, folks, I want to say thank you so much for checking this out. We are all on every podcast service you can watch and listen to. We're on YouTube. TheFandomFoundry.com is the home for everything, and our socials are at The Fandom Foundry and as well as at Todd Oxtra. So check us out. And if you're also into fantasy football, Waiver Wire Wizards is also something cool you can check out as well. And we're going to have a couple new shows coming. So be on the lookout for MakerCast and be on the lookout for Why We Play. So just a little bit of a hint of what's to come. So thank you so much and have a great day. And you know what? Make this the best week ever.